So Caitlin Clark is obviously the most popular WNBA player. I don't think anyone is going to question that one. I don't think anyone in their right mind would question that right there. But I didn't realize how popular, and also if you're Nike, you're like, you know what, we're losing all this money. But man, we might actually start to profit. We might actually make some sales on Caitlin Clark from Caitlin Clark merch. But before we get on to, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Thank you guys for 20,100. We were trying to hit that by the end of the day. If we could hit 20,200 by the end of the day, that would be incredible. But yeah, so Caitlin Clark has Wilson basketballs. Out of stock, sold out. Out of stock, out of stock. Even the $100 basketball is out of stock. $100 is a lot for a basketball, isn't it? $100 is a lot, like. So what does it cost for I'm trying to think what it costs. It's 70 quid. It's only 70 quid for the international ball. For the balls that we use over here. For the FIBA ball. It's only 70 quid. 100 quid for a basketball is crazy. I do like this ball. If I could manage to find a way to get one of these, like if there's anybody that has one of these or bought, if there's someone watching this video, go message me on Twitter. If there's someone that is a reseller of these balls, and will be able to deflate this, I would not mind having this basketball and just leaving it on the couch back there as like a thing for videos. I think this is really cool. But yeah, you've seen it sold out right away. It sold out right away. Like Caitlin Clark, the signature shoe as well. It's gonna boom. It's gonna absolutely boom. And like the thing is, if you've seen Caitlin Clark, she wears lows. And yes, Sabrina's got like the Kobe. Like some of the concept art is nice. Like I'm just saying, if these get released as the Caitlin Clarks, I'm buying a pair. These are these look nice. Obviously, again, it is complete concept art. It is a complete just concept. If it's something like that, I'll buy them. Not a fan of this one here. Not a fan of this concept. That looks very iffy as a shoe. But like, again, Caitlin Clark is she basically exclusively wears Kobe's. So, and you're seeing her in Grinches. She's wearing the Bruce Lee 5s. And yeah, I really do. So it's going to have to be some sort of a low top shoe. And after my Achilles tear, surprisingly enough, I just can't wear high tops because they dig into my Achilles. So I definitely would be up for wearing getting the Caitlin Clark shoes. I'm probably going to buy them anyway. I will probably buy the A'ja Wilson shoe anyway when it comes out. I'll probably buy the Caitlin Clark shoe when it comes out. I currently own a pair of Sabrina 1s, and I will 1,000,000% buying a pair of Sabrina 2s because they're just Kobe 5s. I love Kobe 5s, and I can't afford Kobe 5s. I can't afford Kobe 5s. I'm not paying resale for a shoe. I won't even buy them when they come out. I'll buy it in 6 months when it's €70. That's when I'll buy the shoes. So yeah, it is really interesting. It's crazy just how much anything that is being pumped out with the name Caitlin Clark is selling. Like as far as WNBA jerseys, I would not be surprised. I'm shocked that they have not started selling them in Europe. I'm really, really shocked. Like, if you know anything in Europe, obviously that is the one thing where Caitlin Clark has really, really like taken over, is that has international appeal where none of the WNBA players really have. And if you look at like the NBA store Europe, I'm pretty sure there's one WNBA jersey. And I think it is a Satu jersey. I think there's one jersey and it's a Satu jersey, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. Could be completely wrong. No, you can get a Sabrina jersey. So you can buy overpriced Sabrinas when you can buy them on Nike for €70. You can get the WNBA hoodies, and you can get a Sabrina jersey, and you can get a Satu jersey. And that's really it. So I'm surprised that companies, especially Nike, whatever about Wilson, I'm surprised Nike didn't have the Caitlin Clark logo straight away. Her initials are CC. It's not that hard to make a logo. It's really not that hard. I'm just saying, it's not hard whatsoever to make a logo with CC in it. It's just not. So I'm very, very shocked Nike haven't done that. But when they do, they're going to make a ton of money. And it is the craziest thing about everything is that I actually thought with the way the season started that eventually WNBA hype was going to stop. But you're seeing it that every single week, more and more people are watching these games. The people are equally as interested because Caitlin Clark is as good as advertised and Angel Reese is way better than advertised. She's way, way, way better than advertised. And again, they were the two most hyped players coming in. So it is a case where it's like you're now looking at that in a way where it's now like, okay, this league is far from over. This hype is far from over. This rivalry is far from over. You're gonna be seeing a month break in the Olympics where people are gonna be watching basketball, and then after the Olympics, people are gonna be interested. So there is a month break, and then the NBA season. There's no summer league, nothing. Free agency's over. There is that August to preseason is going to be all WNBA. It's going to be all WNBA. And especially if the Fever or the Sky make the playoffs, or heck, if that's not the case, I hope Aces go all the way for 3 in a row because they're the only 3 teams that will be well, we'll get viewers. The Liberty as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. It is crazy that the Caitlin Clark basketball they sold out within 11 hours. Within 11 hours, every single one of them sold out. They're releasing new basketballs as well, which are probably going to sell out. I wouldn't have been surprised if the new basketballs they're releasing very soon, they probably had them set being like, okay, we're going to release these 4 now. And then in like 2 or 3 months' time, we're going to sell these other ones. But they sold out like that. And these are basketballs. Imagine what's going to happen the first Caitlin Clark shoe that's released. And just imagine. The first shoe that's released is going to be absolute carnage. It's going to be carnage. It's going to sell out quicker than... It's going to sell out like Jordans in 2021 and 2022. Like, that is literally the hype that there's going to be. It's what the hype is going to be for Caitlin Clark. Like, I was talking to my dad who was talking to somebody in work. Like, the hype is crazy. Who was literally talking to somebody in work. And he was like, oh, my daughter's over in the States. She's gotten really into, like, women's basketball. There's some girl, Kate or something, that is really, she really likes watching. And my dad was like, is it Caitlin Clark? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, wow. So, like, there's people that, I will always say it, the hype for Caitlin Clark is like the hype for Steph Curry nearly 10 years ago. Is that she is the first player in basketball that has brought non-basketball fans into the sport since Steph Curry. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.